Hello friends, let us view now question 4. It's a 2-columnar cash book. We have learned that only simple cash book in which cash column we used to prepare. Now when trader do the business, he also does the business in which the cash discount received also and cash discount paid also. So trade discount we don't record in books of account, but cash discount is to be recorded. So when you record the discount column on the debit side, that considered as at time of sales what discount you give, that is discount allowed, become an expense for you. So discount column here going to govern ruled by the nominal account. Debit all expenses and losses, credit all income and gain. Like that, discount column on the credit side of cash book, what you record, that at time of purchase you have received the discount. So that this discount column to be considered as discount received. It is an income for you. Because both the discount are different. On debit side it's discount allowed, on credit side it discount received. We are not going to balance the discount column. Keep this thing very clear in your mind. We will close our cash column, we find the cash balance, but in case of discount column, we are going to simply put separate total on the debit side, in the same manner separate total on the credit side. And we will prepare the ledger of discount allowed as well as discount received. I hope this thing clear in your mind. Now this is the only major change. One column we have of discount to be recorded only in those transactions in which you have discount transaction. Let us do question number 4 of page number 185. You will get the question in your notebook textbook. 2015 April 1st opening cash balance. Cash balance always to be recorded on the debit side. So we will write that is to balance brought down. Amount is 5500 in cash column. Now when you have two columns, make sure that you write in a correct column. Number 3, goods of rupees 4000 sold at 10% cash discount. Underline the word cash discount. If it is a trade discount, we don't record. But if it is a cash discount, we have to enter. So here 4000, 10% means 400. That will be recorded in the cash discount column. It means that you are selling goods of 4000 but you are getting only 3600. So write down on the third, that is 2 sales. In discount column 400 and in cash column 3600. 4000 minus 400. On the fourth, goods of 3000 sold at 10% trade discount. Now here underline trade discount. Trade discount not to be recorded in books of account. So we will reduce the amount but we will not record in our discount column. So you have 3000 minus 10%, so 300 less, the actual transaction amount is 2700. 300 is a trade discount not to be recorded. So here, secondly, the name of party is also not there. So it is a cash transaction, but name of party is not there, word cash is not there. So we considered it as a cash transaction and we record as a cash sales. So number 4, again 2 sales, amount 2700 in the cash column. In discount column, you have to put dash. On number 5, cash of rupees 2000 paid to Arth in full settlement of his account 2030. Our old creditor to whom we have to pay. So we are making payment. It will come on the payment side. The date is April 5th. That is by Arth, the name of party. You are paying 2000 rupees for the settlement of 2030 rupees. So 30 rupees to be considered as a discount for you. You are paying less, so it is one kind of your cash discount received. 10th, goods of rupees 4,000 purchased at 5% cash discount. So here it is cash discount again to be recorded. We have purchased the goods, so it will come on the payment side. By purchase, amount is 4,000 minus 500%. 5% means 200. So 3800 will come in the cash column and 200 to be recorded in the discount column. 5% of your 4,000 is equal to 200. 13. Salary of 1,000 and wages of 600 are paid by cash. Both are the payment. We have to write on the payment side. That is by salary. Amount is rupees 1,000. And then again on 13, that you have paid by wages. Amount is rupees 600. Both to be recorded on the payment side because both are your payment. Commission of 100 and brokerage 900 are received. Here the indicator word are received. So received means your income. So you need to record it on the income side, debit side. That is on the 15th. That is to commission amount 100 you have received in cash. So record in cash column, and then you have the brokerage. You have received that rupees 900, again write in the cash column. Cash of rupees 1,400 paid to Krishna in full settlement of account 1420. Paid. It means that we are making payment to our creditor. So here again we have to write it down on the 17th. Paid to Krishna in full settlement of your 1400 you are making payment, and 1420 was the total amount, so 20 become your discount. On 18th, goods of 5,000 sold to 10% rate discount and 5% cash discount. Now here we have both the discount, so we need to find out the figure. Just get an idea that suppose 5,000, then you have 10%, that is the trade discount. So 500 will be gone. So 4500. After this, you have to consider that 5% cash discount minus 5% cash discount. So 5% of this become 225. So your figure will remain that 4275 actual cash transaction you are doing. You have sold the goods, so 4275 will come in the cash column. So here write the date, that is on 18. Two sales, the figure is 4275 in the cash column, and you have 225, that is the discount column. How that 225 we have derived, that calculation is done. Cost price minus trade discount not to be recorded for the figure minus cash discount. So this is cash you are paying, this is what discount you have given. Next on the 19th, a machine of 6,000 purchased from Ramesh, for which 2,000 paid by cash, and it is decided that the remaining amount will be paid after 1 month. We have concern of the amount today what we are paying and for what reason we are paying. So today we are paying for the machine on 19th, that is by machine we are paying only 2,000. It means that 6,000 credit purchase of machine. That particular 4,000 transaction will be recorded in the journal proper, and 2,000 transaction only the cash we are making payment. So here we record on the 19th. On the 23rd, as more finance is required in the business, the household furniture of 3,000 is sold for 3,500. Out of this, 2,500 is brought in the business. How much amount was of a furniture? At what price he sold? That is none of our concern. Our concern is what amount the owner brought in the business. Owner brought in the business on 23rd, that is to additional capital 2,500 rupees. That is what our concern figure. 27 rupees 225 paid to Vyapari Mandal towards the annual fees. So that is our expense as an annual fees. We have to record on payment side by annual fees 2 to 5 in the cash column 2 to 5. Go down rent of 600 paid by cash and carriage of 300 paid to, that is also by cash. So both are the payment to be recorded here on the 29th. By rent you have paid amount rupees 600, write in the cash column, and then carriages, that also is paid by cash, that is rupees 300. So in this manner we have done the posting of each and every transaction. After doing posting, as we have to close the account, in case of discount column, we will be recording the actual amount of discount in respective column. The debit side discount is 4 plus 2, that is 625. This is your discount you have given, is one concept. And second, the discount received, that is your 250. This is what discount received is something different. So both the discount we write separately, don't find balance of discount column. Now let us work out with the cash column. We have to do the debit side total of the cash first, that comes 19,575. Whatever is the total, same to be copied here, 19,575. After doing total, you have to draw the two lines. With this indicate that this is your final total. Now find out the difference. That is what your, it's a April. So 30th is the last day. So by balance, carry it down. And the same will be carried forward in the month of May. First, that is to balance brought down. No balance of a discount, we have to only write of the cash column. Is it clear? The difference of your balance, that is what going to be 7650. When you subtract all these figure, you will get the difference 7650. The total of this is 19,575. So your debit total, whatever minus your credit total, that gives you the balance. Is it clear? That is 7650. This becomes your opening balance 7650. So in this manner, you have to complete your entire example of a cash book with the two columns. One is discount, another is cash. Discount, debit side is separate, it is discount given by you, and discount on the credit side is discount received by you. Only the balance is to be done of the cash column. And in the discount column, we are recording cash discount, no trade discount to be recorded in books of account. We always record only the cash discount. This manner, two columnar cash book to be done. Thank you.